Okay, family, so I'm back again, and welcome back to the channel, fam. It's Brian, the Introverted Marketer. Ain't hard to tell, it's simple. We checking out the cryptogram generator. Now, this is something that I actually am not too familiar with in terms of puzzles, but it is something that does sell, that people are interested in, right? And you can show your alphabet key and things like that, the solutions, right? You have a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. So, see, me personally, I don't know how these cryptograms work, but you can see here everything that you can customize, right? Alphabet puzzle boxes, the letter puzzle boxes, the typography. For me, I like Roboto, but these are the options that you have here, right? But it's gonna keep everything Roboto because that's just what I like, right? And for the quote source, you have demos. You can use AI. You can do custom, use your own quotes if you want, and then you pick the author, the attribution. Let's just put let's just put friendship. I like that. Let the AI do it. You just put it easy, and you could just generate the quote, and you have it right there. It generates the quote for you. Shows the page numbers. Of course, the demo. They got quotes by Gandhi. What is the quote? Be the change you wish to see in this world. So I don't know how these cryptogram things actually work. To be honest, I've never actually played them, so it's definitely interesting to see for me personally. So we have everything here for bulk. I do see. Okay, so here we go. We want 10. Or can we make 10? There we go, 10. Let's go with nature this time. And we'll make it easy and just add 10. We're gonna overwrite existing pages and then generate and let's just see how long that's gonna take instantly. And you can see right here they have the puzzle right here, and the person behind the actual quote. It might be a little hard for you to see. You can see right there. And once again, you know the feature that I definitely want to show you guys. Quote text green is the color. Okay. I definitely want to show you the actual. We'll reset that. And we'll go ahead and delete these actually, because the feature I want to test out is always the actual storybook. We've done squirrels a little bit, so let's try to do something else that's not a squirrel. So it seems like for the random ideas, it just seems to keep coming up with squirrels. So just give me a second, family. Okay, family. So I'm gonna go with a curious baby dragon sneaks out of his cave to search for the rainbow volcano that paints the sky at sunrise. That sounds awesome. Let's generate and build that book. So it's gonna go ahead and do its thing, and then we'll tap back in. We're gonna see how exactly it puts together the story in line with the cryptograms. So I'm definitely curious to see how that's actually going to come together. So we'll tap back in once that's actually complete. All right, family. So let's see what we got. We got our baby dragon. Ignis, the baby dragon, lived in a cave of gray shadows where everything was the color of dust. He had heard legends of a rainbow volcano that painted the sky at sunrise and longed to see it. And then, boom, we have our puzzle. Found an old scrap of parchment tucked behind a loose rock. It contained a coded message about the location of the volcano. You can see from here. It goes from the nice coloring book page to the first actual puzzle right here. I'm not sure if it's a quote, but it seems like it is a quote since it has a person's name right here. And then right here we have a next coloring book page. It does fairly well trying to keep a consistency with the characters. So once again, the story feature fairly yes, it does a fairly good job keeping the character consistent, which is a good thing. It's pretty hard to do with AI, actually character consistency. I would still regenerate this because the our bee right here, or firefly rather, looks just a little bit too big right there. Definitely just needs to be changed up a little bit. Of course, we have a coloring book page, and then we have a puzzle. And once again, when you do the story mode, it is about 25, 26 pages. But you can also, can you also add more pages? It doesn't seem like you can in the story mode. Doesn't seem like you can. It seems like for the book build, at least, you can't actually pick how many pages. I hope that is something that they actually end up changing. I actually didn't see this here, but you can actually grayscale the images. And I believe you can flip the or the images just disappeared. I believe it's because I grayscaled them. Let's see if that kind of fixes it right there. I may have accidentally gotten rid of all my images right here and the actual story. It seems I did something here. So definitely just got to be careful with messing with some of these functions right here. So when you do find something that you're actually satisfied, that you're actually happy with, make sure that you go ahead and you export it. And once again, these are your options right here: PNGs, SVGs, or a single PDF or a PowerPoint. And you can have that downloaded to your actual desktop or laptop. And you can go from there. So once again, another great tool. Cryptograms, another great puzzle. You can create for children, you could create for adults, because adults, they like to color as well. But I wonder if you can actually create what the age range would look like if you chose a higher age range. And maybe I'll test that out in another video as I continue to test out these individual puzzle tools made by Ike Pauls and Luke Bowles. So my thoughts on the cryptograms, it's a great addition. Once again, these are all individual puzzles that you can do that have their own unique strengths and their own weaknesses, their own unique features. So I think they're all great at the end of the day. Definitely great to have options. And once again, there'll be links in the description below if you want to check out these tools. You can see I have everything: the front end, the pro, the elite, plus the add-on. I definitely recommend the full funnel with this because I just believe that it just gives you so many different options. But if you only had the front end, it's a great place to start. But to get the maximum, sorry about the dog barking, it's always something bothering her. But if you want to get the most out of it, definitely recommend picking up the full funnel. But definitely let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. But I'm gonna leave it right here. This is Brian, the Introverted Marketer. It ain't hard to tell. It's simple. I'm gonna catch you on the next video, family. Peace.